I accidentally watched a movie called Inception. Now, I thought that this movie was going to be about birth control, like a documentary style, like history of birth control. Turns out, though, that is contraception. Really confusing title right off the bat. That's my first flaw. So halfway through the movie, I'm realizing that it's not what I thought it was at all. I mean, nobody's having sex. Nobody. So even after I realized that it's not about that, I'm still just so lost that God knows what the hell this movie is about. Maybe God doesn't even know. The movie has a basic, simple structure to it. You know, this is a structure we've all seen before. The dude has to do one more job, and then he's out. You know, I'll kill one more guy, and then I'm done. I'll suck one more dick, and then I'm out. So this movie has got that basic structure, right? And it's like, let me take this structure and put it inside of a dream, because that'll make it original. No. I realize that you're over there sitting in your chair like, oh, Mitchell, that's your opinion. Lots of people like that movie. No. Yeah, it's my opinion. But no, people didn't like it. They were just so confused, so they just watched it a whole bunch of times. Nobody got that movie. Nobody. And if they did, they're stupid. Basically, he thinks he's smarter than all of us, and he's just gonna make this movie and make it all confusing, and then just because it's confusing, people are gonna like it. His characters, they're all so cold. It's like, I don't want to be friends with any of these people. If they died, I would be happier, because there's one less boring person in the world that I couldn't give a shit about. So I've decided to do what I have named a film audit, because I want to hold Christopher Nolan accountable. And the government, now they audit us when we're maybe not completely truthful about certain things. I myself have been audited 3 times. I've gone to see a dude at H&R Block, but he was just talking numbers, and I was like, dude, just tell me, how do I get the IRS off my back? Let's look at Batman Begins. There's this woman, right, that shoots the guy who shot Bruce Wayne's parents, and she comes out of this, she's in a crowd, right? There's like 30 people around, and she's just like, what's up? Falcone says hi. And then she shoots this guy in the gut. Now, that is the most interesting character in that entire movie, because what in her life made her just agree to going to jail for Falcone and killing this guy? And not only did she just agree to going to jail, but she sounded kind of happy about it. And she was like, Falcone says hi, rather than just like shooting the guy. Like, if he forced her to go, don't you think why would she say that? Like, everyone knows Falcone wants the guy dead, but she's like all happy, Falcone says hi. It's just, it doesn't make sense, and it left me so unsatisfied. It's like, I want to know. My neighbors are totally doing it right now. I hear moaning. Oh, he's giving it to her. Christopher Nolan was probably in this meeting for the pitch for this movie, and he's like, I want to take the basic concept of, I don't know what Christopher Nolan sounds like, but he probably sounds like a douche. So I want to take the basic concept of having a hero, you know, in a hole and rise out of it. And we'll make that our movie. And we'll call it The Dark Knight Rises, because, you know, he's rising out of a hole. Like, pfft. And the dudes on the other side of the table are like, yes. This guy has got something. I don't get it. Now, okay, enough of that whole spiel. I want to get to something positive. I want to give a shout out to someone who this week, because we're talking about Batman and stuff. You know, I want to talk about somebody who really nailed Batman, like just so good. And this guy, I'm gonna say his name, and you'll be like, yes, he did, yep. Val Kilmer.